Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is I am him, your boy OG Big Sam, the historian showstopper, coming to you all with this month's edition of Falcon Friday, High Noon Madness. It's Friday, y'all. I hope y'all are safe from the rain, you know what I'm saying, and making good choices going into the weekend. Gonna get it, y'all, today. Talk a little Hawks news. We're gonna talk a little Braves news. We're gonna recap the the Falcons free agency and trade move, and you know what I'm saying, and we're gonna get it all caught up, and you know what I'm saying, you know how we do, get into some dialogue, and what we give. I'm gonna give y'all my takes on what we done, what we are doing, where we're at, and what it looks like. Um, you know what I'm saying? So let's we gonna go on and get into it. Um, with the Hawks, flat out our Hawks, our injury, debauchery is going to run us to the lottery. We're going to be a lottery team this year. Sadiq Bey done for the year. Okongwu, and I think we got like three other folks. You know what I'm saying? And Trey is going to be out so long. The season will probably be over with by the time he gets ready. So I mean, hey, we're gonna be looking like a lottery team here. I mean, we got like a little under 20 games left, and we're steady going downhill. And these injuries are not getting any better. It's just the state of affairs with these Hawks. Right now, I hate it, but I mean, what can you do? We don't have the bodies, what I'm saying, to recoup. I mean, when you lose a 28 point, 11 assist guy, that's huge. When you lose 10, 15 points, 8, 9 rebounds off the bench, Sadiq Bey. You know what I'm saying? When you lose a big man, and we need a big man pretty much, worse than anybody in the league. You know what I'm saying? We're losing guys in positions that we can't afford to lose. When as far as that concern. I'm just saying, prayers up for the guys that are on the injury list. You know what I'm saying? They having, getting their rehab in to get back. As far as that gonna go, I wish it was different. I thought maybe it was gonna be different this year, but injuries have done it. The young guy, Buffett, yeah, him too. You got some small but not so small injuries: sprained toe, thigh bruise, bone bruises, torn ACLs, strains, hyperextensions, all the things that could keep a person off a basketball court anywhere from 3 weeks to 6 months. And that's just the state of affairs with our Hawks right now. And even in this process, the good that I saw, of them, because I've been, every time when last, month, the chance I get, I sit down and I pull up games over the course of the season. And I most notably I've been watching since Trey went down. It's been some good play. It's been some rhythm. There's been some, flow. There's been some, in some different ways. But when you lose, what are we talking about here? 45, I'll say about 45 points, maybe, 13 assists, 13, 14 rebounds, 2, 3 steals a game, 2, 3 blocks a game on total as the amount of bodies that are on the IR, for our Hawks. It's not really much that you could do. So that's my Hawks report. Bravo's getting, we in spring training, getting the plays in. Okuda off his leg issues. He didn't necessarily have a good outing. Defensively, he was all right. But at the plate, 3 strikeouts, You know what I'm saying? But he's out there, which is a good sign. If you shake the rust off, you know what I'm saying? Get your ice down, get your rub down, get your ointments, get your treatment and whatnot. 'Cause we're talking about arguably one of the top three players in MLB right now. So, money note, we hit Duval off with what I'm saying, piece of change, little extension and whatnot, which was a no brainer to me. You know what I'm saying? I really got a ointment on my head, you know what I'm saying, with a couple of these guys that I think that are gonna retire Braves. And I think Duval is gonna be one of them. Um, the bullpen struggled a little bit on yesterday. It struggled a little bit. I mean, but the Rays are a pretty good team. They got some young studs over there. Their pitching staff look pretty well. Um, you know, but I figured by the time, what I'm saying, spring training, get going and over with, what I'm saying, we should be right and ripe, what I'm saying, for the start of the regular season, and we'll move on, what I'm saying, and do. I think we're gonna do what everybody's expecting of them. With the additions of Chris Sale, the other additions in the bullpen, we have a solid rotation. And I think this rotation, I think these five guys, I think we can get anywhere from 7 to 8 innings on average from this crew, which will take wear and tear off the bullpen. Now the thing with that, the bullpen is concerned, I'm still kind of sort of on the "are you got to be kidding me," you know what I'm saying, thought process when it comes to Snickers and our bullpen usage. You know what I mean? But hey, maybe things will be a little bit different. Maybe, maybe he's taking a step back to look, all right, this is how I should manage this, or this is how I should feel this. But his bullpen management to me has to get a lot better. Especially if we're gonna go, what I'm saying, to the big dance, to the series, to the World Series, you know. That's my key to this season, the uses of the bullpen. You know, um, I watched these Braves. You know what I'm saying? I was right there. In the 90s. Engrossed in the 90s, in 91. 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. You know what I'm saying? 2000. You know what I mean? We've been in it. We've been consistent, but not, consistent over the top. And I think that that we're going to find that track with this team and what they've added, to this team, from the bats to the bullpen. I think we got Golden Glove possibilities at every position. You know what I mean? I consider this to be one of the top three teams in the bigs. Our farm system is starting to look like the 90s farm system. Starting to look like that. We got to get in rotation. We got to get in rhythm. You know what I'm saying? We got to get on one accord. You know what I'm saying? From the bats to the arms. And right there, that's my Braves report. I want to take time to say good morning, good afternoon to everyone. Is that MVGs? What's going on? Thank you for joining me. Hey Sonya, girl, I like seeing you in here. What up, Ghost? What's good? What up, E? What's happening? Hope everything good, family, bro. You know what I'm saying? Terry Lloyd, what's happening? Corey, what's good? Six man, I know you guys have been talking to you all morning. D Sloan, my guy. Say hey to Coco. I'm a holler at y'all, but you know what I'm saying, about a little something, I'm Just let them know I'll be hollering at y'all, you know what I'm saying, on some of that good cooking here real soon. Um, John, what's good? What's good, man? Hey, Auntie. You know what I'm saying? What up? 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 What up, Raymond Collins? Sadiq Bey tore his ACL. He's done for the year. Chris, hey Christy, hey Christy, Southside, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Good morning, good afternoon to everyone. Well, let's get to some of the meat. Falcon Friday, HighNoon Madness. As seen, as heard, as shown, to some, to the dismay of some, to the approval of others. Desmond Ritter got traded to the Cardinals. Best of luck to him. I think it was a smart move by Arizona, all things considering the monotony of mess that is going on with Kyler Murray over there. And like my realistic OG brother likes to say, has been saying about these Arizona Cardinals, they are sick of Kyler Murray's doo-doo. Okay. And then they put together a pretty good staff over there. I think Dez can flourish and he can, you know what I'm saying, get up off the mat and you know what I'm saying, and trend forward with that. The irony in this particular situation, in this trade, to me, is that, you know, Desmond Ritter, along with Sam Howell, have shown to have value. Both teams, the Commanders got value back for Sam Howell. The Dirty Birds got value back for Desmond Ritter. Guess who ain't got no value? Guess who ain't got no value? And y'all, some of y'all can sit around him and scream that, oh, he getting blackballed. No, he blackballed himself. And 31 other teams have seen the same thing that we have been talking about for the last 2 seasons about that young man. Okay. And he is on a road right now to where he's going to make Jamarcus Russell and Ryan Leaf, you know what I'm saying, look like choir boys. For real. Because right now, the way it stands, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody offering. And I'm going to tell you, which is a possibility. If someone does make a, I would be surprised if it's anything higher than a 5th or 6th round pick. You're not getting a 1st or a 2nd or a 3rd or a 4th for no Justin Fields. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not. Cause see, and I'm not wishing this, but it's on the road to looking like this particular path. Chicago may decline his 5th-year option. It just may decline his 5th-year option. And at that point, he still may not get picked up. If he end up going into free agency, who's going to pay that? Who's going to pay money for that? Who's going to pay money for a guy that gets sacked 9 times a game? Who's going to pay money for a guy that throws the ball in the back of an offensive lineman helmet? Who's going to pay money for a guy that runs to ownership on the coach staff? Who's going to pay money for a guy who is no parts of a leader? The facts about Justin Fields is, since they drafted him, their organization has gone downhill. And it's going down like the Hindenburg right now. And in order to put that fire out and have a decent landing, they got to move on from him. They've added running backs. They're about to add a defensive lineman to that defense, which is pretty good, by the way, actually. But he's not going to be a part of the straightening. He's not. He's not. And a lot of people are like, oh, why y'all hating? Ain't nobody hating it. We're talking about the facts about it. We're talking about the facts. 11 wins in 49 games. What part of that is good on anybody's resume? And then on last season, and you had DJ Moore and Mooney and Commit, and you were the worst fourth quarter quarterback in the NFL last season, the absolute worst. Who's going to pay money for that? Who's going to pay money for that? Sam Howell and Desmond Ridder proven to have value. Sam Howell, people, let that sink in. Let that sink in. Sam Howell got moved. The Sunbeam Loaf of Bread got traded before Desmond Ridder did. I mean, before Justin Fields did. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, y'all. And people out here can talk that noise. We saw it. You know what I'm saying? On last season, you know, and you try to, y'all try to, you know, go run with that trash moniker with Desmond Ridder. You know, and the deficiency of Desmond Ridder can be fixed. The deficiency of Sam Howell can be fixed. Justin Fields' deficiencies can't be fixed. His decision making, his immatureness, his unwillingness to hone his craft as a NFL quarterback. He's unwilling. He's unwilling. And everybody saw that when he went, and when it was reported out he went to ownership on the coaching staff. And 2 or 3 coaches got fired behind that mess. 31 other organizations saw that and don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, y'all have to come to realistic assertions when it comes to Justin Fields. You just do. You just do. And let go the big dream relive. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I mean, you know, how else? How else? I mean, how can you come up with an accurate defense for the play of one Justin Fields since 2020? How? Why? Mitchell Trubisky and Nick Foles had the Bears as a playoff team and at least contending for that last season of injuries that kind of derailed the movement, if you will, which ended up in them, you know, having the you know, I think the 11th pick in that draft. And you can't deny it. Since drafting that boy, they have looked like the bad news bears on steroids. Fraudulent steroids at that. You know, I mean, the boy runs a 4.5 or 4.4. Right, again. And he got sacked 9 times in the game. He's got sacked 7 times in a game, 6 times. And the same amount of time with 6 sacks in the game. But yet y'all was really trying to assert the fact that he was gonna we had to trade for him and then he was gonna come here and change life. No. The irony of yesterday's movement, Sam Howell and Desmond Ridder got value returns on their movement. If that guy was as good as y'all wish for him to be, Why don't Chicago want him? Why is it that the 31 other teams in the league don't want none of Desmond Ritter? Not Desmond Ritter, I'm sorry, Justin Fields. Why is that? Why is that? If he's as good as some of y'all are saying is or could be, why doesn't anybody else want him? Why ain't nobody, lining up with offers of, number two, number three picks, body for body plus picks, ain't nobody. There hasn't been not a near report of anybody lining up to make an offer for one Justin Fields. Let this sink in. Why is that? Yeah, why is that? Why is that? I mean, come on now. Let's think about something. If Desmond Ritter was or is as bad as a lot of y'all, stake y'all life on, how is it that we were able to get value back for him? If Sam Howell is as bad as some of you all stake your, NFL knowledge life on, how is it the Commanders were able to get value back for him? How is that? How is that? How is that? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Y'all swear. I mean, y'all get out here and just like on yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, it was last night. On the show, and I was, in the chats, and and guys were making assertions, and that was a look at how we, how a situation may roll for Arizona with Desmond Ritter. I mean, man, if this turns out to be a Brett Favre type of thing, I'm gonna be sick. Well, you might want to get your meds ready. You might want to get your meds ready, because like Truth says, Arizona is sick of Kyler Murray's BS. They're sick of it. And right now they're wishing that they didn't trade old boy, you know what I'm saying, when he came back from injury. When Kyler Murray came back from injury, they wished that they never traded old boy, that they traded to Minnesota. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you have to have some football common sense. You have to look beyond surface crap. You have to look beyond it, because when you look at Desmond Ritter, 18 games, which he won 8 of, all right. Like I said, everybody saw what we saw. For those of us that are actual football fans that actually watch the game and the game within the game, you know what I'm saying? It would actually give. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us, in the conglomerate, we made the assertion, did he make mistakes? Yes. Did he repeat some of those mistakes? Yes, he did. Okay. But also at the same time, you can't sit here and act like there was no progression. You can't sit here and act like, he wasn't playing good footballs at some point. It just wasn't consistent because of the decision making, I would want to say in some situations the unwillingness to run, and in some cases with this, a lot of what happened wasn't necessarily all on him by himself. When you're dealing with a guy in Drew Dalman who couldn't goddamn snap a ball to a 2-year-old at one point, dealing with that. Then you got a quote unquote unicorn at the tight end who just wasn't running routes or being assertive or playing like a 6'6", 250-pound tight end. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Much love and well wishes to Dez on his journey. And quite honestly, I'm relieved and and grateful that he got out of here. You know what I mean? Because it's no, I mean, even if he managed to turn it around, let's just look ahead a year or two, and beyond um beyond Kirk Cousins, and then we were able to develop him at that particular point. Even if he'd have come in, even if he would have come in 2026 and run the goddamn table, y'all still wouldn't give that man no love. You still wouldn't. Yeah, he'd got the Matt Ryan treatment. Blamed for everything and appreciated for nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody say, good afternoon to the franchise, lineman, O or D lineman, what I'm saying, of the conglomerate. Big Ant, holler at him.
What's happening? Hey, I know I'm a little bit late, but y'all already know. Hey, I'm chiming in on what Sam talking about. I wish he could have stuck it out here, get some of that development under this new coach staff. But, and I'm not going to apologize for anything I say after this. I'm glad he got away from y'all. Because our coaching staff was trash. And y'all still dragged this man through the mud.
Speak on it, speak on it, speak on it.
I mean, yes, was he a turnover machine? Yes. Was those fumbles on him? Yes. I'm not giving any excuses for him. None. But what I don't understand is other young quarterbacks. I'm not even gonna, I'm not speaking on anybody in particular. I'm just saying as a broad spectrum. Broad. Other young quarterbacks are allowed to make those same mistakes and still keep their job and work through the shit. But this guy, no, he automatically gets a 6 feet grave. Just because y'all already don't like, y'all already biased against him, especially certain people.
Well, they was biased against him the day we drafted him.
None of them wanted him.
The day we drafted him, and then what made the situation worse? It was in his, introductory press conference, and he went totally against the grain. Matt Ryan, my idol. I patted my game after Matt. I, want to roll down, and the venom was in. There were cobras everywhere trying to poison him and kill him. You know what I'm saying? It was not given a fast shake, but y'all out here rolling out the red carpet, dropping rose petals, in the walkway for Justin, not on the fields, can't find a accurate lane to to lead a team, to save his life. I mean, okay, let's take a numbers perspective from from this situation. Like I said, a little bit earlier before you came in these 18 games that Desmond played for the Atlanta Falcons, he won 8 of them. Out of 18 games, it's 8, right?
Right.
Let's look at yonder boy up there in Chicago. 11 wins out of 49 games. Help me understand now, where What's on his resume? What you seen on the field from him that makes you think that he would remotely even, come here and change life for the Atlanta Falcons? This boy couldn't read a defense if it was written in Braille. Okay? And I guarantee you DJ Moore is up there right now like, man, y'all brought me over here for this shit? For this shit? Come on, man. Come on now. Come on. We got to keep it a buck, man. We got to keep it a buck, man.
What, Sam?
Y'all want to talk about who, what, it, who, what? Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. All right.
I know one thing, Sam. Him ain't coming here. So all that don't matter. That's water under the bridge. Fuck that.
Right.
Him ain't coming here. But my thing is, other young quarterbacks, even if we go like you alluded to on multiple occasions, Sam, these Hall of Fame quarterbacks that have started out worse than Desmond Ritter don't get the same don't get the same treatment.
You want me to run that back? You want me to run that back? Okay.
Go ahead, talk to me.
With this fan base's logic on Desmond Ritter. Okay, Joe Montana shouldn't have played another down after his rookie year. He only won 2 games. And threw double-digit interceptions in his rookie year with San Francisco. Yeah. Joe Cool. Yeah. Troy Aikman couldn't throw Stone Mountain in the ocean. They won 1 game in his rookie campaign. 1 in 15. I guess Jerry Jones should have fired Jimmy Johnson and sold the team, huh? The Sheriff, Peyton Manning, led the league in turnovers in his rookie season, and which spawned one of the greatest sound bites by Jim Morris Sr. But I guess they should have, moved on from him after his rookie year as well. You know what I'm saying? We won 7 games last year, and of 6 of those games, Desmond Ritter was under center. Oh, and by the way, that $100 million defensive valve cost him 4 of them losses. Cost him. I don't give a damn what you can say about not mentioning it or criticizing it. Y'all spent 14 years and Matt Ryan made the most money, so he's responsible for wins and losses of the team. Okay, let's take that same logic about this $100 million defense that we had last season. That coughed up a 4th quarter comeback, that was had the lead in the 4th quarter on 6 occasions. 4 of them, like True say, the Falcons make 3 or 4 tackles, and we having a different conversation. Okay, how is it that Desmond Ritter could be labeled as so trash? Okay, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but when you go back and you look at Hall of Famers who, of the old school, the way of doing things, seeing as how I got told that my football logic was outdated. But then y'all would wonder why I would use the term fantasy football microwave mindset. Just like on another occasion. Now we broke down a lot of y'all's terminology of last season. We got too much generational talent to be looking like this. Generational talent? I'm sorry. Who?
Where?
Who? Because when I think of generational talent, I think about, okay, let's from the tight end. When you talk about generational talent, I think about Mark Barbaro. You know what I'm saying? Complete tight ends. Dwight Clark, Ray Jones, Gronk, Antonio Gates, Tony Gonzalez. You know, guys of those statures. George Kittle, Travis Kelce. You know what I'm saying? Guys that do everything a tight end's supposed to do, which includes blocking. Generational talent, elite talent. Hey, $8 million worth of excuses for the phony unicorn.
We got somebody
He out here making weight room videos. Bro, stop. Man, he was injured. No, okay. If he was injured, why in the hell was he on the field? I'll wait. Why was he on the field? If he was injured, why was he on the field? Letting 5'10", 5'11" defensive backs knock him off the route. His unwillingness to block. And y'all want to use the injury excuse for that laziness, softness, divaism? Stop, man. Stop. And he's still, well, I'm tell you something. If he done anything short of 11, 1,200 yards, 15, 16, I'm a little bit much. I say 10 or 11 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? If he plays to where his play is dictated that there need to be a double team to him, and that effect has a good effect on the offense, the offensive scheme itself. That's the only way I'm gonna change my opinion. It's the only way. Yeah, that generational elite talent label, it better produce generational talent numbers from him. He had somebody thought, well, okay, y'all want to talk about, well, really the quarterback situation. I'm sorry, Drake London numbers said what was going on just necessarily wasn't about the quarterback. Drake had over 1,000 yards. Good number. He was kind of key on some third downs. He made big plays, was able to make big plays. Even Bijan with his 5 fumbles, still able to, put up numbers. What was the phony unicorn excuse? What was that? Now we got, old boy, who came out of Georgia, played for San Francisco, Charlie Warner, in the tight end room. We added Mooney and Moore to the receivers room. Both of whom had 1,000-yard receiving seasons on last season. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be interesting to see how a lot of these guys on these skill set, perform in this Rams-like offense. It's gonna be interesting. Like I said, my only concern, honestly, as far as the offense goes, is Kirk gonna be ready for week 1? Because I didn't necessarily hear anyone really, poke questions, if you will, about, and maybe I just didn't hear, but did he say anything about being ready for week 1 or where he was in his rehab?
They did ask him They did ask him at the press conference. He said as far as standing in the pocket, he can do that. That's no problem. But as of right now, like trying to roll out and like trying to run and stuff like that, that might be it. You could tell that he's still injured. But we still got 2, 3, 4 months to go before the start of camp. So
The kid 94. Well, listen here, kid, because that's what you sound like right now. Because you have to play 60 minutes, offense and defense. The defense was on the field last on 6 occasions. They only closed the deal twice. So yeah, I'm gonna bring up that $100 million defense that left us hanging on 4 occasions. Yeah, I am. And if you can't accept the truth about one Justin not on the field, can't read a defense, getting sacked 9 times in a game, then that's on you, bruh. Follow him wherever he's gonna go. The unemployment line, bagging groceries, or playing semi-pro league football. Because he's on the road to be ignored, unacknowledged, and unemployed as a quarterback. How you feel about that? That's on you. If you can't accept the truth and nothing but the truth, shout out to Big Truth, then that's on you. That's on you.
Well, Sam, in response, he said, no, this offense left us hanging.
Bruh, you don't throw for 300 yards 4, 5, 6 times in the season by accident. Say what you want. We've acknowledged, what I'm saying, what is and what isn't about, Desmond Riddle. But the facts still remain. While you talking about we dragging, Justin Fields drug himself. The NFL is showing y'all that he has no value. Sam Howell and Desmond Riddle got traded, and both teams got value back for both of them gentlemen. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Because like I said earlier, if Justin Fields was as good as y'all wish to be, why doesn't Chicago want him? If he was as good as y'all wish or think he is, why aren't 30, 31 other teams lining up to make an offer to Chicago for him? Because if he was that guy at quarterback, Chicago would be trying to keep him. And they'd be trying to build around him. They gave him DJ Moore last season. He's had Komet since Komet was there when he got there. And he's a top 15 tight end in this league. DJ Moore is a top 10, top 15 receiver in this league. And y'all talking about something he didn't have weapons. We just took one of their weapons the other day. Mooney had over 1,000 yards. And yet, what happened? There were no reports of Desmond Riddle running up in Arthur Blake's office crying on the coaching staff. That report like that came out of Chicago about him on the coaching staff, which 2 coaches got fired behind him. But you want to defend that. You want to defend that. You want to have that. A guy that couldn't read defenses even if it was written in Braille or Egyptian hieroglyphics. What? What, bro? Come on, man. Go ahead and continue to play with your little goddamn building blocks and keep trying to put the square peg in the round hole. Come on, man.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a question. This ain't got nothing to do with Justin Fields. I'm gonna let Sam handle that. If Desmond Riddle was so trash, then why did we trade him instead of just cut him?
Well, you better stop asking common sense questions.
I'm just asking for a friend. I'm just.
I'm asking common sense questions
If
because
Desmond Ritter
exactly
was as trash as
that is
y'all
a
say,
factual question. That's a factual question.
if he
Because
if he is as trash as y'all say, then why did we get? You know what? Hold on,
we got
Sam.
that. We got value.
Sam. Hold
We
on,
got value back.
Hold on. Let me break this down for some of y'all with pea-sized brains. In order for a team to trade another player, that other team has to see value in that player. Am I not right, Sam? So, okay, none of us said that he is a generational talent or he's going to be this guy as a quarterback. None of us has said that. All we have ever said was he deserves a chance to develop.
But they don't want to speak that language. They don't want to speak that language. Again, the microwave mindset. They think you could put a player in the microwave for 2 minutes and out pops an all-pro Hall of Fame, ready to go player. Okay. And young man, in most cases, when you hire a new coach, and Mike says it all the time, in most cases, unless it's an already embedded veteran, in most cases, the new coach coming in and wants to bring in his own guy. Okay, and given the state of affairs, here in Atlanta, with the last regime and the fan base being, acknowledged in this as well. Okay, it made sense. It made sense. You want to talk about, if he was that good. You know what I'm saying? Look, again, I asked the question, based on your logic, Mr. Falcon for Life, what would you have done if you were Jerry Jones in 1988 and Troy Aikman went 1-15, had a completion percentage of 52? Okay, I think he barely threw 20 touchdowns. All right. Oh, and by the way, Steve Walsh, which was the other quarterback, also played a couple of games in that rookie season as well. Looks and sound familiar. What would you have done then? What would you have done about Peyton Manning after his rookie year? What would you have done about Joe Montana after his rookie year? 2 wins. 2 wins. 2 wins. But you want to talk about, well, he was this good. Yeah, no quarterback is good coming out of school. No quarterback is good in the pros. No quarterback is good. They have to be developed. They have to be groomed. They have to be taught to be NFL pro level quarterbacks. But y'all don't believe in teaching. Y'all don't believe in grooming. Y'all don't believe in development. But yet y'all out here thonging up for this fruit booty ass damn quarterback class that's coming up. Imagine that. So while you're trying to justify your analism at Desmond Ritter and try to stand on business about Justin Fields, well, let me ask you this: what on Justin Fields' resume makes you think he would have came here and changed life in Atlanta? 11 out of 49 games, bruh. The NFL is showing you that y'all's wishful wannabe golden boy has no value. Has no value. Because if he was as good as y'all wished he was, if he was so Vic-like, which was a train wreck in itself here in Atlanta, don't you think Chicago would be trying to keep it?
Don't you do that, Sam.
Don't you think Chicago would be trying to keep it? Why isn't 31 other teams in the league lining up to, make blockbuster deals for him? Yeah, let that sink in. Let me see. You clearly have a hard time reading. I said I'm not a Justin Fields fan at all, but y'all bash him every day. Oh. So it's cool when y'all do it, but it's a problem when I do it or when we do it. Because if Desmond really got up in the morning and took a piss and his third leg was leaning the wrong way, y'all complained about that too. Yeah. It's funny how y'all do that. But you know, you say you're not a Justin Field fan, but yeah, you still capping. It's funny how they do that now. I'm not a Justin Field fan, but no, bro, if you wasn't a Justin Field fan, why cap for him? Why cap for him? Why? I mean, 8 out of 18 games, 11 out of 49 games.
Right there. That right there. Mm-hmm. Thank you, bald-headed Falcons fan.
Yeah,
They
that's
do
what I
the
just
same
said.
fucking thing.
That's what I just said. That's what I just said.
They trash this man for nothing.
Yeah. Oh no, it was something. It was something. Because in his introductory press conference, yeah, and it's been venom ever since. Man, move on, man. You know what I'm saying? King Kill, what's happening? It sounds like you're led by your emotion. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Boom, that part. Boy, I tell you, I love my people. I love my people. I really do. I really do. I love my people. I love my people, man. Okay. I'll leave that under. I'll leave that under. 3:30, what's happening, man? William, Amy, what's good? What's good? Thank y'all for joining me, man. Thank y'all for joining me. 3:30, he says, I was surprised by that move. I thought that the new development team would have kicked the can on Riddle, but trading him gave him his value. But again, I didn't see that coming. Honestly, I'm there with you. I didn't either, based on Raheem Morris's comments the previous Saturday. I mean, but like I said, we got Desmond Riddle, Sam Howell, and both Washington and Atlanta got value back for those guys. Where's the value for y'all's not on the field's golden boy? Where's the value? Why aren't 31 other teams lining up to make blockbuster deals for him? Why aren't 31 other teams lining up to make blockbuster deals for him? It ain't bashing when it's the truth. It ain't bashing, bro. He got sacked 9 times in the game. That happened. I'm gonna give you another statistic. Justin Fields was what? Number 1, number 2 in the league in pocket time? And yet he's throwing the ball in the back of offensive linemen's helmets. You know, DJ Moore standing in the back of the end zone doing jumping jacks while he's running to a sack. But when we speak on that, we bash. How can you bash with the truth? With the truth. VDE, video documented evidence. Video documented evidence, dog. And you can't say he didn't have a run game. The guy that bagged up Bijan at Texas was his starting running back. He had a top 15 tight end in commit. They gave you DJ Moore. You had Mooney, who was a 1,000-yard receiver. And then he up here couldn't read defense if it was written in Braille. But y'all want to talk about we bashing? We bashing when actually calling out the facts and using the stats to present the truth. Oh man, that sounds a little good. Yeah, I'm just saying. How? When y'all stand on y'all soapbox on. I'm talking about the season hadn't even got started. The season hadn't even got started. Y'all spent the whole entire offseason talking about everything under the sun about Desmond Ridder, and we hadn't even played a game yet. And in the same vein, we need to bring Justin Fields home. No, we don't. He stay there out in the street. I mean, y'all. I mean, okay. Let's talk about the quarterback. Let's talk about the quarterback position. In 3 years up there, what did you see from an intangible perspective concerning Justin Fields? What leadership qualities did you see? Okay, look, bro. The Division II backup came in for 3 games. Or was it 4 games? And he won 3 of them. Badgett, the little white boy from Division II, a Division II backup quarterback. Come on, folks. What are the signs y'all need when it comes to that cat? Like I said, I've watched them since Rome High School, okay? Oh, and by the way, I keep talking about bringing home. Look, Kennesaw is not Atlanta.
Not Atlanta.
Because that's where he's from. Because that's where he's from. Kennesaw. All right? And from Rome High School to Ohio State, to the Bears. Saw him make one bad decision after another. You leave Georgia because you can't outplay Jake Fromm. And I'm gonna ask the question that Big Truth usually asks all the time when it concerns Justin Fields, because a lot of y'all tried to make it about make it a racial issue at Georgia. Well, if it was a racial issue, why did Justin Fields' parents leave their daughter at Georgia? Why? I mean, if that was actually the case concerning Fields, why did they leave their daughter at Georgia, who's playing on the number 3 softball teams, in the nation of the Georgia Bulldogs, and gonna be playing on the national team for USA come the Olympics? Why? Well, come on. And since y'all got, I'm gonna say, well, I ain't gonna say y'all. I'm gonna say a couple of y'all in here with as playing as a defense attorney for Justin Fields. Explain that, because I know some of y'all use that same excuse for him in the situation at Georgia. Because if it was what y'all wanted it to be about, why did their parents leave his sister at Georgia? See what I'm saying? He took his ball, went home, paddled all the way to Ohio State. The one read and run offense. Okay. They skirted him, to a top 15 pick. And the Bears organization has spiraled down here like the Hindenburg in 3 years. You can't dismiss 11 wins out of 49 games. You can't dismiss that. You can't.
Some can.
Like I said, if he was as good as y'all wished him to be or proclaimed him to be, and say, well, here there's an upside. What upside? Because there is been no upside seen over there. Y'all, including Keyshawn Johnson, out here making all these excuses for him. Just like Ray Lewis was out there making excuses for Lamar Jackson 3 years ago. Come on, man. We got to be better. You got to use that third eye, that common sense lane on your brain. Use that tool between your shoulder blades for anything other than a hat rack. Come on now. Because if he was as good as some of y'all wish him to be, you don't think somebody, why, again, I ask it again, I'm going to keep asking it. Why ain't 31 other teams lining up to make blockbuster deals for him? Huh? Let me hear you, Falcon for life. Kid, let me hear you. Explain that. Explain that.
Man, Mike said next, Sam.
With the way things have lined up, we're probably going to be picking a defensive back with whatever pick that we use first. I still sincerely think that we're going to trade the number 8 pick and trade down to accumulate some draft capital because we still need depth. We still need to finish construction of the offensive line. We still need to finish construction on the defensive line for the most part. As y'all see, I've had a couple of my cohorts to slide in the back door through security. Therapist ATL, Big Truth. Speak on it.
Yes, sir. How are you?
How the heck are you?
I'm
I see
fine.
it's a family. I see it's a family affair today.
Mm-hmm.
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 Hope y'all got your popcorn.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
more important matter. I'm agreeing with you, Sam. Right now, our offense is shaping up in front of our eyes. We're getting players that is top caliber now. So, as I said before, pay attention to the free agency because Terry's going to do a lot of finessing.
Yeah.
We built the defense last season, but we just going to add pieces to it. So right now, basically, we're just filling up the cracks, adjusting players, making sure that we got everybody solid. Because remember, we still haven't signed all of our players back yet. We're still out on Calais Campbell. You know what I'm saying? Troy Anderson, we just getting them names back. So it's going to be a good process. But yeah, I believe in the draft we are going to get, a couple of defensive players.
All right. Right. All right. Almost time to do some house cleaning. Auntie.
Oh boy.
Auntie says, where did Sam Howell get moved to? Who did they trade him to?
Mike check. Mike check. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
We hear you
you.
now. We hear you.
Oh, okay. Listen, Sam.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't even finna let you do that, bro. I ain't gonna let my brother go through that. Hey, they're gonna be the last day we're gonna address this Justin Field motherfucker. If y'all motherfuckers don't like it, hey, go somewhere and suck a dog dick. I don't give a fuck. Right now, I'm in don't give a fuck mode.
Thank you, Chauncey.
Listen, until you fuck niggas who've been doing that fuck shit on that, hold on. I want you to see me. Until y'all fuck niggas who've been on that fuck shit, I see y'all. I'm gonna tell you now, hey, you got a problem with anybody, any of these motherfuckers in AFN, holler at me. Bring that shit to me. Come on down this street. There's been too much fuck shit going on, too much vaginal shit, too much pussy shit. Y'all niggas get the bitch out you. Hey, get that string out your ass. Fuck Justin Fields. I don't give a fuck whether you like me or not. Fuck, I'm tired of talking about that nigga. Fuck him. Fuck him. Y'all niggas been walking around here doing that crabbing and shit. Hating on motherfucking Justin Fields. Not Justin Fields. Hating on goddamn Desmond Ritter. And now when a motherfucker talk about Justin Fields, y'all want to holler at hating on a black man. Man, fuck y'all. Hey,
Damn, I could have swore our quarterback was Cousins.
Mm-hmm.
I know Ritter was still here.
Y'all niggas acting like a bunch of bitches about another motherfucking man. Fuck that shit. If y'all niggas want to lay in the bed and fuck them, shit, I got a daddy number. I got a daddy number. Shit, I tell a daddy y'all sexually attracted to a motherfucking son. Tired of talking about that nigga. He ain't good. Fuck that shit. It ain't personal. I ain't got nothing but love for him and daddy and all that shit. But the nigga ain't ready. Now what? Motherfuckers around here, goddamn, complaining about talking about somebody hating on him. Man, fuck him. I said it. Don't y'all run tell Mike. Don't call Mike. Don't call Maggie. Complaining about me. Here I am right here.
There it is. Now, we're going to stay. Like I said, it was almost time for some house cleaning. Before then, there are 67 eyes on this program. Let's get 67 likes. Likes, share, subscribe, follow. You know what I'm saying? I list them all the time. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get to 200 subs. You know what I mean? I'm at 140. You know what I'm saying? Help your boy out. Show your boy some love. Now show it right back with this content. Now, with that being said, there was a statement and a invitation, if you will, thrown out on yesterday. And I am going to address that now. Mr. Not on the mark, the answer is no. You weren't in a position to dictate to begin with, and you're damn sure not in a position to dictate what I can and cannot, you know what I'm saying, speak on. All right? Because you totally fooled yourself in trying to unacknowledge numbers about Kirk Cousins, which Mad Mike spoke on. Kirk Cousins is under 500 against over 500 teams. You cannot change that. Yes, he is a loser in that aspect. He is. In own business, sir, you are not the guy. But someone that got chin checked on his own show, you are in no position to make demands on anyone in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And you could tell your boy, little puppy woo woo, aka Chappetto, unsolidified. No. You know what I'm saying? How long you gonna ride the picket fence, homie? You got to have splinters right now. You asked
my grab OG brother. We don't fuck with reptilia, man. We don't fuck with reptiles or reptilia. We don't fuck with reptiles or fucking rodents.
No, because I'm at the point with this. See, I've spent the last few months because see my representative and label and label CEO asked me to try to become in a professional manner a few months ago, and I've been trying to do that. I've been trying to stay off of being OG. Now I've had to introduce to some of you all Samuel Lee White III here over the last few days. Please understand. Understand. Okay? This ain't paint. This ain't paint. I turned 55 last week. I've seen a lot of football. I've seen a lot of life. I've done a lot of things I don't necessarily have to talk about. We different. Real different. You've been on a downward spiral, my guy, the both of you. Okay, when it comes to this content creator thing. All right. And really the reason behind all of this is because a lot of y'all were in your feelings because we ain't had your name in your mouth, giving you no attention. We were out here about the life of putting out information.
Sam, that's what happens when people deep throat tampons and impersonate people like Don King. What you expect?
So again, I'll reiterate. The answer is no. Okay. And I'm gonna speak my mind whenever I get damn well pleased to. My dad been dead since 1988. Okay, let that sink in. No, you don't tell me when I can't speak my piece or let anything go. No, bro, you ain't in that position. You ain't that guy. You ain't that dude. And based on your recent actions and movement, it's kind of questionable if you're gender fluid or not. And that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
Mr. CEO.
I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you know.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody got time to be playing these, you know what I'm saying, whole type game, you know what I'm saying, with y'all? Like one has been specifically made it clear about what we're about. Facts, stats, and the truth.
That part.
That's what we're here for. That's what we do. Okay? If you're not credible enough with it, you can find a new career. But AFN, GSN, Unholy Alliance, you know what I'm saying? The originators, the heavy hitters, the OGs, the therapists. Okay? Maggie T Production, First Lady, Mad Mike, Label Boss, CEO, Production Man, K Styles. We different. We different. Step your information game up.
Hey, I see D. Coleman in here. Hey, D. Coleman, hey, I need to get at you, bro. Hey, I got some money. I got some money for your household, man. I need a cook, man.
Oh,
That is D. Coleman wife, ain't it?
D Sloan. That D Sloan.
My bad.
Yeah,
My bad.
D Sloan.
My bad, D. Coleman.
Who's that? Chris? K Sweat, Christian Wilkerson. Thanks for joining. Young Castle, thanks for joining. Nice to see you here. I already acknowledge you. We maybe Southside, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Much love to everybody. I try to make it a habit every week. Love and appreciation for you people, you guys, you ladies. You know what I'm saying? Coming in and having dialogue and you know, understanding and getting this content from us. And, you know what I'm saying, from my base, you know what I'm saying, from my channel and our channels and whatnot. I appreciate it. I love it. I do. We do this for two reasons. It's therapeutic, number one, and we love it, number two. We love it. It ain't about clout with us. It's about business with us. We different. We different. This is a network. You know, as the person that coined this group as the conglomerate, that's a business. We different. Like I said Wednesday, y'all got 2.5 shows between the two of y'all, man. Between you two little felonious groups. We different. We different. Multiple channels, whole network. Whole network. Okay, you know what I'm saying, and that's what we stand on. That's the business that we stand on. That's the standard that we have. Okay, you know what I'm saying. So you know, if you get in your feelings about, you know, sharing information that we give out. What say truth? Google it. Google is your friend.
It is. Really, it is, man.
Google is your friend.
Listen, y'all. I'm gonna say this. Hey, I really don't like coming the way I came, but I mean every fucking word I said. You know, a lot. It's been a whole lot of shit going on. You know, I did my State of the Truth address earlier. Y'all should see it. And let me tell you something, man. Hey, it's okay to agree. It's okay to disagree. Even sometimes, you know, the disagreements get a little heated. That's cool. That's cool. As long as us men, I don't know what the fuck they laughing at over there, but as long as us men can come to respectable agreements, and if nothing else, agree to goddamn disagree and be respectful. But hey, when it come across my chest that you fucking with my family, when it come across my chest that you fucking with my family, we have a problem. These my brothers here. When I heard about a fuck boy on here talking about what's gonna happen to Mad Mike, boy, you come up missing. I don't give a fuck. You can print it, email it, type it, stick it up your ass, say OG Truth. I'll stand on it.
Ooh.
I don't play like that about these folks on here. Yeah, I'm the dirty work motherfucker. I'm the judge, and it's me.
Well,
I'm the one that's gonna take the bullets. I'm the one that's gonna tell them to go. I'm gonna take the bullets.
See, Chauncey, the thing is, bro, we over here talking grown man shit. We ain't doing that Fraggle Rock shit. All right, we not over here swinging pom poms and hey, look at me. We not doing that.
Oh, I understand that part, little bro. I'm just talking about my little cousin. I'm just talking about when a motherfucker want to go down that, talking about what they gonna do to somebody's street. I ain't talking about
not built for that.
Yeah, I ain't talking about the disagreements that get a little heated and motherfuckers. Hey, that shit happens. We all human. But when you go down that street, it's a dead end.
Yeah. But now I'm gonna say it. Ain't nobody out there saying, look, ain't nobody out there saying that, and you can timestamp this, and I said it. Ain't nobody out there saying that built for that, even if you got help from Bob to build. So yeah, miss me with that. Cut it out. Cut it out.
But hey, look at here. I love it. I love it, OG Big Sam. You came with the facts, the stats, and the truth today. Hey, I had to come on here. Hey, I want to wish both of my brothers happy belated birthday. OG Big Sam. OG Big Sam turned 85. Man Mike turned 42.
We're not just gonna gloss over this, sir.
Right. Okay, Chief H-9 told. All right, that's cool. That's cool. I'll be that. I will be that. I will be 85.
Hey, we just want to listen, like Sam said, y'all. We just want to give you the content. That's it.
Yes,
That's
sir.
all we want to give you the content. Listen, we not on that. We not on no soapbox. We ain't on no ego shit where you can't disagree with us. Now, with that being said, if you disagree with us, we got a right to disagree back.
Right. Real quick. Since I got you and him, okay, and I gave a quick assessment of the Hawk situation. Either one of y'all got, you know what I'm saying, some better information than what I had, you know what I'm saying, based on our injuries and what's going down. And my assertion of the matter was that, you know what I'm saying, we're headed to be in the lottery team at this point.
They got to be thinking, bro. Look, man, we got Jalen Johnson out. Trey Young been out for almost a month. Yeka Kongu out. Now Sadiq Bey out for the season. And
the young boy that we brought up from College Paul, he out too.
Kobe Buffkin.
Yeah.
Everybody got bad goddamn toes and feet and shit. Like, goddamn.
Damn, hey, true. You need to stay away from Phillips Arena with the toga epidemic.
But hey, look,
I done cussed enough on here. And I'm gonna leave this foolery to you. Hey,
You be your
y'all make
best
sure y'all check out. Hey man, what's up to everybody? Y'all make sure y'all catch me tonight. Exclusive World of Wrestling. We're gonna talk about Scott Hall, and congratulations to Thunderbolt Patterson on being inducted, the latest member inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Remember this.
Yeah.
Hard work pays off.
Yep. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
hold on, Sam. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
I was looking at a injury report. I think it was today or yesterday. JJ is now questionable.
Oh,
okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. My baseball guys.
Sure.
I gave my assessment on the bullpen and Okunye and his struggles at the plate on yesterday. Y'all have anything to, you want any input you might want to put in on that?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's spring training. A lot of guys working on pitches. A lot of guys working on batting stances. A lot of guys getting their last time in to have sex with their wife and not their girlfriend. So listen, man. Hey, I don't put too much in the spring training. I think it was a good idea for the Braves to sit running down for a couple of weeks. Don't take a chance on that knee. I see we brought Adam Duvall back.
That was a good deal.
Yeah.
And guess what? All that shit the Dodgers did in all season. All that shit they did in all season. All that shit. The Braves are still picked to win it all. The Dodgers spent $1 billion in all season. The Braves is the team picked to win it all. Hey man, Truth out of here. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Yeah.
All right,
See what you did, Truth.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And with that being said, therapists, you got something you want to, throw out there, what you got going on or anything to that aspect, it is Friday,
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Listen, people, one and all, we will have another court case. Yeah. We's gonna be vindicated this evening at 9:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the ATL Sports in-game courtroom show where you will get to hear from yours truly and the family. And you get to hear our side of the story. You get to hear how we have been mistreated. So make sure you guys stay in. Plus, we're going to talk about free agency, and we're going to talk about how this offense is going to shape up with one Kirk Cousins and the additions we have made. So make sure you guys stay tuned. If you have not, make sure you go ahead, like, share, and subscribe to The Therapist ATL 78 on YouTube. And we will see you promptly at 9:10. Back to you, OG. Yes.
And like I said, that's network business, man. We different, man. Network. The tip of the sword started at 12. You got 3 shows going on tonight. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have Coach in the morning. I know, what I'm saying, Anna probably be in there. I'll probably be in there, in the morning with Coach, on the bird feeder.
Yeah.
I think Jude still has his show at 5:00 on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a network, man. And from this point, whatever goes on through the weekend, and I start the week off every week. Monday, Mad Monday with the OG at 10:30 a.m. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we about this business. We about this info. You know what I'm saying? That's what we about. That's what we about. We don't worry about being right or wrong or trying to prove somebody else, right or wrong. We do the research. When we ain't on these shows, y'all know where we at. We in our own personal chats, tearing each other head off about information. When y'all see us on these, by the time we get to the show, by the time we get to these live streams, this is because we done made sure that the info is what it is supposed to be. You know, so all of that, you know what I'm saying? Them folks hollering about, you know what I'm saying? We yes men, we don't, no.
Yes,
No,
boss.
sir.
Yes, boss.
It be like the Royal Rumble off in our chats there, brother, before we get to these shows, okay? So, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know and if you ain't there, stop presuming. Stop assuming. You make an ass out of yourself when you assume. You know, your grandmama used to tell you that. I know that. I know that. See, the thing about this collective, we different, but we have the same goal. We're unified. We're unified, bro. It's a network. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The resident old lineman. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see him on Wednesday with me. You see him, you know what I'm saying, on Friday with me. You know what I'm saying? You see him with Coach. You know what I'm saying, on Saturdays. And, you know, occasionally you might see him on Mondays and Tuesday nights as well. You know what I'm saying? The therapist doing therapist things.
Yes, sir.
Doing therapist things. You know what I'm saying?
On your booty.
You're right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got, you know, in game, you know what I'm saying? About the info. Look, like I always say, you know, you got to keep it real. You got to keep it you got to keep it dirty. But most importantly, you have to keep it real with yourself. All right? You know what I'm saying? It's Friday, y'all. It's been High Noon Madness. This has been the conglomerate in representation of the Unholy Alliance. AFN is the distributor. GSN is the distributor. You know what I'm saying? The label, the game. MMN, Mad Mike Sports. You know what I'm saying? In collaboration, Truth TV, OGN TV, y'all. It's a network. This is how we do when we do it. This is how we get at you. Peace, love, all about the business. We'll holler at y'all.
Later.